What's up, Leos? Okay, look, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump straight into this thing. Now, let me just go ahead and lay this all out because there's so much coming in, I feel like I can't even organize it. But let me put things into perspective for you, okay? What I'm feeling is this tug of war energy. You are in the middle, and you have the energy of love's past versus the energy of future love pulling, okay? So if you are in a perfectly fine relationship and everything's great and you feel like you are with the one, then this may or may not be the reading for you. But if you are a teeter-totter, seesaw, back and forth, in a state of wondering, can I do better? Will I do better? Is there someone else? Or if you are with someone right now and deep down inside you feel like this may not be it, well, this may be the reading for you. So we're gonna do a current love vibe or past love vibe, like somebody who wants to say something to you now. It's kind of like they have this plea for you. Something from your past is pleading. Stay with me, be with me, come back to me, okay? But then there's this future energy that's like, no, come towards me, come this way. I'm better, I'm greater. And the other one's like, no, I'm better for you, I'm greater for you. It's like your past versus your future are competing with each other right now. So even if you don't know the future mate or your future husband, future wife, future partner, whatever, it's like they're still calling for you to come here. But then there's also this other feeling like, no, come back, come back. So we're going to be reading both energies today. So this is the Vintage Wisdom Oracle deck. We're going to get an energy for past love, old love, or maybe a current energy that you're in right now that you know may not be the best. And this is going to be for the future. Okay, so the past love energy wants to tell you, oh, ancestors. Okay, first thing that I'm getting with your past is that this is connected to generational curses, okay? I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, but it's the first thing I'm getting. If you can break this energy, if you can get away from the past, I don't care how bad they're telling you to come on back, right? Your ancestors are saying that you can be the difference. You can create a new future for the men or women, male or female, how it applies, in your family. The choices that they make in partnerships can be forever changed if you make the change to disconnect from what has always been an ancestral pattern, or what we refer to, like I said, as those generational curses. Constantly choosing the same type of person over and over and over. And what your past is saying to you is, if you can just leave me, we can all be different in the future. You feel what I'm saying? So that's important, very important. You can break generational curses right here for all my people who feel like, well, I gotta go back because that's familiar and I know that person. I may not be able to do better. You're doing it for the family. You're doing it for the next generation and the generation after that. You can be the difference, okay? Let's see what the future love is talking about. Ooh, new beginnings. Yes, so this is new. So you can be the difference. Like your ancestors are calling you to make a different decision. So you can break the pattern and begin something very new. Because I'm not just seeing this as, oh, a different life, physical. I'm talking about a different energetic pattern that you create, that the people that come under your bloodline, it's like they get set in that, if that makes any sense. Like, for example, the people of the past have always been broke. But once you reach a certain income level, for the rest of that whole family line, they never go below that. It's new and it stays forever. So in love, you're going to break a generational pattern. And then from then on, all the men or all the women who used to make those kind of choices, they will make different choices now because of you. I hope that makes sense, okay? So I think we already got a clue. We breaking free of the past. So this past love energy, moonology deck, what are we talking about? Emotions are running high. First thing I'm getting, you are letting your emotions dictate the decision making in love, okay? It's not logic, it's not reasoning, it's not, based on the future you want and what you want to build. It's based on emotions. And your ancestors are saying that's what we used to do. We used to think, oh, it just got to be about love. But they're telling you now, it's not just the emotions, okay? It's the honor, it's the respect. For ladies, I don't care what they say. saying these days. Your ancestors are saying, make sure he can provide. Make sure he is a man. And for all my men out there, your ancestors, the males, are saying, make sure she is a real woman. I just heard woman of virtue now. I know we ain't got a lot of women like that these days left, but there are still some women who, from their soul and from their core, are good people, have good hearts. Okay, so that's what we're working on. But anyway, the main thing I'm getting from this is a message from your ancestors saying, do not base this new beginning on emotions. It's not just the feelings. Oh, I love that person. They just make my heart flutter. They just give me butterflies. They just make me weak in the knees. Ancestors are saying, baby, no, not this time. Because that's what we used to do. You feel what I'm saying? We're not doing that no more moving forward. So just because they make you weak in the knees, just because they make you rain like a waterfall, if you hear what I'm saying, just because they give you those emotions, doesn't mean that they don't want. We're disconnecting from that, okay? I'm getting something else. I was trying to move on, but they want me to go back to this card about how I was saying, for ladies, the man should provide, just in case anybody's getting that, oh, you want them to be gold diggers. No, the ancestors want me to take a moment to stop and break it down, okay? Because I've mentioned this before, but it's coming back again. It's not about a person having money and all these material things. It's that money is a byproduct of how the person thinks, how the person feels about themselves, and what energy they are operating in. If their outside world is lack and poverty and paycheck to paycheck, and I can't provide, and I am a man, but I need you to help me, that is showing you how he feels emotion-wise about himself. Why? Because as above, so below. What you feel on the inside is what manifests on the outside. We are not just talking about people who are broke because they don't have money. We're talking about people who are broken somewhere in the wealth sector and cannot manifest it because they don't operate from that place. So if they don't operate from a place of wealth and prosperity, then they're operating from poverty, which is going to continuously manifest money problems, lack, stress, and all of this is going to be put on you. Okay? This is why they want me to break that down. It's not about being a gold digger. It's about being a consciousness digger. If you produce and manifest in life, it is because your consciousness is in a good place. And that's why your ancestors want you to choose the person who is in a good consciousness. And I'm sorry, the ancestors want me to break that down. But anyway, new beginnings. What are we talking about with the new beginnings? Future love. Ooh, come on here now. This says, look at the bigger picture. What's the bigger picture? Okay? What do you want in love? That's the bigger picture, not just the emotions. It's like, good, I love him. He makes me feel great. Oh, she's wonderful. She makes me feel fantastic. But didn't you say you wanted an empire? Didn't you say you wanted a partner, somebody to build with? Well, how we going to build if we not in the right consciousness? Have you ever seen people sitting on the side of the road in poverty building? No, they more so look like this, right? With cups. So if this person is if the people of the past, even the people that you chose, are in the poverty consciousness, in the long run, the bigger picture, how are they building an empire? You got to ask yourself this. Then I feel like this is coming strong on like this. I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings today. We're not offending nobody. But your ancestors are really wanting you to see the bigger picture. If you said you want the empire, if you said you want the businesses, if you said that you want the house on the hill with the dog and the fence and all of that kind of stuff, you got to think about who all of these emotions are for. Is this the type of person? Is this the energy that you want? Your ancestors are saying, no, we got to do it different. How are we going to do it different? We looking at the bigger picture, Leo. New beginnings start by looking at the end. It's like the beginning and the end at the same time. The bigger picture. What do you want at the end? That's what we're picking from now on. Sorry it's coming out like that, but I really keep feeling like y'all finna do it. I see y'all busting through a finish line. Y'all doing stuff and you making people proud on the other side because you're making choices and decisions like they're cheering y'all on like, yes, yes, make a different decision. Make a different choice. We're not trying to do that. It's like they cheering and they happy for you because you finna do it different. Even money-wise, I'm feeling with you all. You break generational curses in the love patterns and you choose other people, you know, who can produce and who can manifest and who can assist and who can provide. Do you know what your life looks like different? Let's see. Past love. We're going to be talking about this here. Past love. What are we talking about? The age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You want to know what I'm getting? Because it's connected with the ancestors. It's like y'all, okay, past life way. It's like y'all been trying to break these generational curses over the span of several lifetimes, right? Now here it is, boom, we're in this lifetime. But then I'm with this training for this for lifetimes, I feel like it's your grandmother or your grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandfather. It's all coming in, it's all going back down the line. And then it ends with you. So they've been trying to do it, they've been trying to do it, they've been trying to do it. And then boom, it lands on you. And now everyone is like, okay, well, our turn is up because we've passed on. But you're left, Leo. You're still here. So you got to be the one to break everything to set the chain of events for the future of all the rest of the bloodline. This is important. This is huge. Okay. So, yeah, you've been training for this. And again, this is not just talking about love with this part. I feel like this is the whole generational curse breaking of lack and poverty. Okay. Some of you all, even with past lives, like you may have lived past lives where you were continuously impoverished or you were continuously like the underdog, just so when you come to this life, you know all about that life, you know all about the struggle, and then you realize how to shift it and grow. Okay, let's talk about the future, because now we're getting a lot of different stuff. The future of love. The future love wants to tell you, fill up your well, retreat, rest, refuel. Let me tell you something. This is what happens when you choose someone who can provide. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to all my fellas out there who be like, no, it's 50-50. No, the ancestors are saying to my ladies today, we're going to do this today. I'm sorry, fellas. But ladies, the ancestors is coming on, the drums. I'm hearing the drums again. They trying to tell you we got to make different choices now. We got to make different choices now. I don't care what they say. Because when you choose the future love is telling you that you can rest in your divine feminine energy. Okay, you can fill up your well instead of you having to always be the one to go out there and do it, or be the one who, you know, for all of the independent ladies out there, or for those who are coming out of relationships where you had to do 50-50, or the person was, they had to lay on you or had to depend on you, and you was the one who always had to do it. Your future mate is saying, I can give you rest. When you go out there and conquer the world, you can come home and refill in me. I got this. You need to, you don't need to be out there in the world real quick. You need to come on home. You don't need to work. Cool. Retreat. Come on back. I got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry to say it like that. I mean, because I know, and I'm not trying to be biased. I'm sitting in a very neutral position. But for whoever this is meant for, why it's coming across so strong is because the ancestors are saying this is where we went wrong. This is why, for a lot of, people in this generation, why y'all have been in the same position from, the past grandparents, the past grandparent, great grandparent, going back generations. It's like somebody is supposed to be millionaire, billionaire, legacy building, all of this kind of stuff. And that coming through. We've done some of that. We've done bits and pieces of that. But now you're going to take the reins and you're going to put the entire picture together. Okay, it's like your grandmother contributed, your great-grandmother contributed, your great-great-grandmother contributed, right? And now here comes your contribution. You get to take the next generation to a brand new beginning. Now that we have gotten kind of an in-depth and insightful look at these two energies. Now, let me just tell you this. I was not expecting that from the past. I thought this was going to be from a specific past lover, but this is actually like a message from your ancestors. Reading to you the past energy, so you know why you have to be the difference, why you have to be the change. Okay, so now I'm just going to do one huge spread to kind of see how it all comes together. Okay, how both of these energies come together. All right. All right, center of the reading. Ooh, 8 of Pentacles. You're building. You are stacking. This is bread. This is money. Again, this is work. This is being compensated for the work. To me, it's again being called from the ancestor side. This is building. Do you see them building? How we were talking about the future. Didn't you say you want an empire? Okay, this is the nature of empire building. This is the nature of someone who is in a empire building consciousness. So as far as love is going, if you're in that current relationship, you feel like this is not the right one, you're being asked to evaluate their work game. And we're not just talking about work game in terms of do they get up every day and go to their job. No. Are they financially literate? Are they doing right by their money? Even if they're not making a lot, are they flipping it? Do they got, a little bit of hustle and go in them? How ambitious are they about stacking and building? Question 2, I just got this question. I'm not trying to hurt my feelings. Is this what the person, the love interest, can do on their own? Or do they need you to stand on the side right there and both of y'all 50-50 hold that up? What are they building on their own without your assistance? That's what you're being told to evaluate. All right, let's go ahead and cross this. What is the cross by? Ooh, the Ace of Wands, a brand new beginning and some passionate action. Okay. I feel like this is connected to your future love. I feel like this is a plea as well. It's like, not only can I give you passion, and I'm also, they're good and bad. You see what I'm saying? But this is also what I'm doing. I'm building. So your future mate is saying, hey, it's my turn. I want to play tug of war and I want you to come on my side. Look at what I'm building on my own without you. So when you step into my world, you're going to see what I've already done. And then I don't even want, whatever. And once you see what I've done here with the money, then you're going to see what I can do here. Okay, whatever. I don't know who that's for, but some of y'all really dead set on moving forward because I'm hearing, I'm going to just tell y'all what I'm hearing. I'm going to stop apologizing too, because if it's coming, somebody got to hear it. Somebody from the past had the D, right? And you worry like, man, what about in my future? Will I ever find the D like that? Because if I don't move on, or if I do move on, what if I never get, like that again? And your future bigger picture person is saying, oh yeah, I got that too. Don't even worry about that. Don't even trip. Okay. All right. What's in the deep root of this thing? Oh, the Six of Pentacles. Your future person says, I am generous. I am giving. I am fair. I'm fair. And this to me, like, as I'm seeing it here, I'm generous, but this person may also have, like, I just heard bodyguards. That is so crazy. They may have bodyguards, but they have they're generous to a fault, if I could put it like that. They're overly generous. They may give too much, and that may get them in trouble. And for some of you all, this may work in your favor, especially if you're the type who likes gifts. So you may see him overly pouring out to other people, but okay, just understand that, or he or she or whatever, take it out of class, man. They may be that overly generous to you, okay? But I'm getting overly generous. Let's go ahead. I want to clarify with this Moonology tech. Why is the Six of Pentacles here? But they say they're fair. They're fair. They're fair individuals. So it's kind of like if you're my friend and you do right by me, and you're not deceitful online, you truthful, you full of integrity, and you my friend, oh, psh. And I feel like you, Leo, will be like, oh, that's too much. What you doing? Why you, Okay, let's see. What's at the deep root? Six of Pentacles clarifying. Uh-oh, here we go again. Here we go again. It says a new start is coming. This is what I'm feeling from your future mate as well. A new, like, this is new. This is the start of something new, which you haven't experienced before. My level of generosity, you haven't experienced before. And it's pentacles. It's money. Okay, I'm sorry to all of my people out there who be like, you ain't supposed to be focused on money. I'm sorry. This is what's coming up. It's lucrative, not just because they have money, but because they are in a wealth consciousness. They're in a wealth state of being. So it's kind of like they can't help it. You're going to constantly manifest magic because that's the state of being that this person is in. Somebody got to know this. But anyway, it's just reconfirming your new beginning. So it's not only a new beginning with a new type of person, a new beginning for the bloodline as far as the generational curse being broken and everybody else get to experience something new now. It's not only, the start, but this is what you want at the end. Okay, it's like this person can take you from A to Z with everything you want. And I'm not saying this person is perfect, but you know, each person needs their puzzle piece, right? Those puzzle pieces, you can't even define what shape a puzzle piece is. What shape is that? It's like a square, circle, rectangle thing, you know? But there's another square, rectangle, circle thing that fits perfectly with your square, rectangle thing, right? And that's what we're talking about for your specific mission moving forward. Let's see what happened in the recent past. But this person is overly generous. In the past, 7 of Pentacles. Now, I just heard some hand claps. The ancestors are clapping for this because in that past energy, what your ancestors are telling you, what they wish they could have done more was more self-care, more self-love, more investing in my dreams. Okay, we dipping back over to the feminine energy. Sorry, fellas, but the ladies of the past are saying we wish we would have gave ourselves more time. We wish because at the end of the day, when you're 80 and 90 years old, all of a sudden, all of this, the running back and forth, you're like, man, I could have took an hour right there to go take a hot bubble bath. Man, I could have took that $50 and got a massage. Because really down the line, as I'm seeing it, it didn't really affect nothing or mess nothing up no way, you know? And this is what they saying they started to do at 80, 90, 100, whenever they passed on. Looking back, like, I could have sacrificed that extra $50 for myself. I could have went after my dream and took that week off for work from myself. I could have did this and that, da, da, da. So what they saying now to you is do it, do it, do it. You want that shirt? Go get it. You want your toes done? Go get them done. You want that massage? Go get it done. You want your own business? Invest in it. Go get your own money. You know how they say, have your own money that your man don't know about? Okay, saying that same thing too. Even when you get this rich one, still put some to the side. I ain't saying he got to be rich, nothing like that, but that's what came out. Take it how it applies. Woo, I hope y'all don't chop me up for this one today. But I have to keep it all the way 100. Generational curses being broken, baby. What's going on in your headspace, Leo? Leo, or however this is unfold. Ooh, King of Swords. So this King of Swords, usually upright. He's like militant. He's like strong. He's like the one who's organized, the one who sets the pace. He's, a leader, but he's very, cold and strong. Upside down, he could be abusive, abrasive. And what I'm getting to, and I don't mean to disappoint a lot of you guys, because this may hurt some people's feelings, but I'm going to keep it real. A lot of times, the reason why the older generations kept their marriages for 50 years or 60 years is because it was too embarrassing back then to get a divorce. So they put up with abuse, and they put up with, narcissism. They put up with all the stuff that we, young ladies today say, because it's easier now to just get a divorce because it's not as embarrassing, right? It's kind of almost like empowering in a way when we step away from things that our grandmothers and great-grandmothers and great-great-grandmothers had to deal with. Getting lied to, getting cheated on, all of this kind of stuff our ancestors had to go through. And guess what they had to do? They had to suffer in silence. They had to be quiet, and they had to continue to push that man so he can get his dreams. Meanwhile, neglecting their own self-care, neglecting their own dreams, neglecting who they could have been with just to help this one. And now I really want to leave with, because of the time that I'm in, it's too embarrassing. And because of the time that I'm in, as women, you couldn't just go out and get a job, or you couldn't just go out and get your own place. You had to be dependent on that man. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. But the answers, they're coming through because they're talking to you young ladies out there who feel like you got to do certain stuff or you have to be a certain way. And they saying, baby, take care of yourself. And the future will come on in and help take care of you too. But all what you put in yourself now is what you will reap in the future. But if you continue to take and accept less than what you deserve, baby, your future is not going to be the big picture. This is what they saying. They coming through big picture. Yeah, that's not me right there. That's the big picture. Okay. I don't know who great grandma that is, but okay. All right, but anyway, I said all that to say the King of Swords. This is what we're breaking, okay? We're breaking that sword of, and I don't know who this is for, but whoever had those type of things going on in the past. Okay, let's see what's coming in the near future, though. The Hierophant. In the future, your future mate is saying, I'm going to put a ring on it. For all of you ladies out there that's been walking around, especially for those who've been dealing with someone over the course of a few years and you've been waiting, why won't they marry me? When they going to give me a ring? It's because it's like, in a way, kind of your ancestors are pushing them off. Like, no, get away from my grandbaby. Get away from my great grandbaby, because you ain't the one, you know? And that's why they can't do it, because you got help that you didn't even know you needed. Why? Because the future, the bigger picture, the one who's going to put a ring on it and actually meet you at the altar. This is the Hierophant. So we're talking about not only is your future person a good person, but I feel like they are a leader, and a lot of people look up to this person, community-wise, okay, whatever community or industry they may be in. But this to me is just also signifying those divine soul contracts. So this is a soulmate contract. So although you may have gone through a soulmate relationship to grow your soul and to move you forward, this next one is going to be the one that I feel like, you may keep for the rest of your life. So for some of you all, you've already gone through like a divorce, but you're going to get remarried, okay? Especially when it comes to structure, balance, and building a future with like the wealth consciousness, because this person doesn't want to do it with just their girlfriend. They have a emperor empress thing in mind. They got like a Michelle Barack Obama type of thing in mind. Okay. Woo. All right. This is very empowering. Okay. I actually want to talk about the Hierophant though. What else do we have to talk about as far as your future person telling you that they will marry you? They ain't scared of, that type of commitment. Ooh, meditate and contemplate. Okay, so this is going to be like in the near future, you're going to have to come to a decision, okay? Because from your past, it seems as though the magnet is strong. You have to remember something about generational patterns. Those are strong. That's why they go from generation to generation to generation. So I feel like in order for you to break certain patterns and understand what you must do and what you must choose moving forward, you're going to have to meditate on what you want, meditate on the answers. Then you have to contemplate what you've already done, what your grandmothers and your great-grandmothers and all of them have already done. You're going to have to, I guess, recognize whatever your generational pattern or curse is. Okay, but it's really, for some of y'all, it's not going to be that easy or that obvious. Some of these things are real small and subtle. Okay, like I liked him because, he had this going on. Really, you didn't love him. You felt sorry for him. Some of y'all, I'm meant to tell you, you're going to have to meditate and contemplate the difference between you loving someone actually and feeling sorry for them, and mistaking the feeling sorry for them as love. This is something you're going to have to evaluate moving forward, okay? What is love to you? Because, I met him, he didn't make me weak in the knees. He didn't give me butterflies. He didn't set my soul on fire. I don't love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not the one, okay? That's what we got to work on right there, because remember the one from the past who didn't do right? They made you weak in the knees, This person may not make you weak in the knees, but they may honor you times a million. They may respect you times 35 bajillion. They may be generous in ways you didn't even know people could be generous. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so let's just go ahead and let's look at the your fears or someone's fears. Ooh, Now most of these cards, I have these cards. They start off in the upright. Some kind of way, somehow, they be reversing themselves. But in this instance, we have the Four of Wands in reverse, in the fear. In the other position, it's like, oh my God, twin flames, we're perfect partners, we're stable for each other. But in your fears, it's like that stability being broken. Or even some of y'all, this is removing yourself from someone you thought. I thought that was my twin flame. I thought that was my soulmate. I thought we was going to be together forever. The fear is what you thought was stable and solid, things of the past, even types of people from the past. But I'm so comfortable with them, thugs. Or I'm so comfortable with the guys who work at this type of job. Or I'm comfortable with the girls who do this type of stuff, But it's like, now you got to choose different. And I just heard comfort. What if you choose the person who's less comfort? And I just heard intimidating. Some of you guys don't choose certain people because they may be intimidating. Like this type of person who we're talking about in your future. This self right now may be intimidated by this person. So what you're being told to do right now is just kind of, again, going back to your own self-care, self-love, self-whining, self-dining, all of that kind of stuff. So then when you do meet this person, it's not, oh, they get my nails done. Oh, they took me to the spa. Oh, they helped me build my business. Oh, they did it. It's like, oh, no, I've been doing that for myself. I'm not shocked and surprised. I just attracted what I've already been doing times 10, okay? All right, let's see what you look like at this time. What kind of aura are you giving off? Ooh, the Fool, leap of faith. What we talking about? New beginnings. What we talking about? A new start is coming. And there it is. So you look like you're taking, not only like the new start or this crossroad has come, but it looks like you've taken a path or you're about to. Do I stay with the old energy that's tugging and pulling? Or do I move towards the new energy? Because I know, you know what I'm saying? I may fall flat on my face, but I'm hoping for the best. So I'm going to take that leap anyway. So this is what's happening here. So your new beginning has confirmed itself 3 times. Okay. So others may see you as taking this leap of faith as well. And I just heard you're the game changer. This here changes the game for everybody born after you. That means when you look down, and this is for, and I, you know, no disrespect to my older generation. You may have already done this and been the generational breaker, curse breaker. But for those of you who are maybe, you know, 20s, 30s, 40s, I'm seeing you in a room full of all of your children with their children, with possibly their children. And all of them are around this room and they all have nice husbands. I'm even seeing ties. Somebody got on some glasses. One of them got on a long tie. Somebody got on a bow tie. I think it's Christmas. And everyone's standing around and you're sitting there happy because you know that all of the choices that they made was because of the choice that you made that was different from all of the choices they made, right? But they helped you to make these new choices. Just like you're going to help the next lineage to make their new choices, right? Bam. There you go. So you look like you're doing it. You're making a lot of people proud, man. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up for Leo. Let's see what you hope for. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah. I'm just saying, wealth mentality. When we break generational curses, we're not just talking about the loves that we choose or the relationships that we choose, the things that we put up, the things that we, get rid of. We're talking about money. We're talking about having a legacy to leave behind. We're breaking generational curses, not just love and relationship. We're breaking money curses. You know what I mean? You're doing that as well. That's an ace. Guess what that is? Another beginning. So for some of you guys, you are about to manifest a new source of income. Okay? This whole new beginning coming up so many times. It could be a new source of income. And again, I keep feeling like you guys need to reinvest a lot of what you receive into yourself. Okay? Self-care, self-love, self-dating, self-whining, self-dining, all that stuff. How does this thing end? Well, we got 2 cards I want to pop out. We're going to end it with these 2. Ooh, the 4 of Cups. Me saying no to the things of the past. Okay? And then what? Ace of Cups. Now, these 2 cards jumped out. Ace of Cups. Another brand new beginning. But this time in what? Love. Relationships. The realm of romance. So y'all got a new beginning. I told you, it's not just about breaking generational curses in love and romance, but it's money and wealth too. Y'all got, that's why new beginnings kept coming up so many times for y'all. The Fool card, a new start is coming, new beginnings. I mean, it came up so many times. Where's the Fool card? Did I pull him up too? I did. It comes up so many times because it's different areas. So it's a new beginning in, first of all, the way you're making choices, right? From now on, your future person is dependent on you making this new choice, okay? Then a new start is coming in love and romance, all that kind of stuff. And then also, didn't we? Yes, we did. We got the Ace of Wands. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, ain't it another new beginning up here? Yo, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool card. A new start is coming. New beginnings. Leo. Bruh. This reading is bananas, but I love it. I love it. So anyway, okay, I got something else to point out. Goodness, it's like we're done and I don't even know where to start. Let's do this, okay? You know how they say God's orders your steps. Your steps are ordered. All that kind of stuff, right? Same thing with like the ancestors and all this. We did this on purpose, but it's by strategic design, right? 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. We did this in order. Your steps are ordered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You feel what I'm saying? Now you're about to hit that 9, 10. Now, all of these aces again, once you break that generational curse, you gonna do that, right? You set the tone for everything to start fresh. So everybody has a new way of following their passions, of following their dreams, right? Everybody has a new way of choosing love and getting the ultimate love they desire. Okay, everybody has a new wealth mentality, so they manifest wonderful, great things like work and what are people so afraid of? Money. Okay, so they attract that and taking leaps of faith and risk and things, you know, that may seem scary, but we know they pan out at the end to work in our favor. New beginnings. And why are we attracting all of this now? Because we're looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is we're changing and shifting all of the generations and the choices they make from us forward. How are we going to do that? It's going to first start by shifting in the love area where we started. We're not choosing the type of stuff from the past. We 4 of Cups in it up. All of those love offers, look at those itty bitty cups. All of these itty bitty love offers, right? That's not right. That's not up to par. Can't do what you're supposed to do. I'm Stevie Wonder. I'm Ray Charles. Blind to it. What I'm doing, look at that person right there. What they doing? Meditating and contemplating. Say what? Spirit, come through. We saying no to all of these offers that aren't up to par, that don't go with my bigger picture, and boom. This is what we attract instead. Say no to the little cups of the past. Meditate on the bigger picture. Manifest the bigger picture. Okay? That's all I got for you, Leo. It's going down. And then look at that. I got my, I just bought this. My Celestalite crystal. And I love it so much because it's in the shape of a heart. So that's what I get for y'all. So, Leo, thank you guys so much for all of your likes, your subscribes, your shares. I appreciate you guys so much. Also, I appreciate you guys so much for your donations. And if you would like to get a personal reading, you guys can look in the description box to see how you list and format your questions, and then email me, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Okay, and we'll go from there. Then you can follow me on Instagram at waterstarvibes. And if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, I would love to have you as one of my subscribers. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Okay. So, Leos, thank you so much once again, and I'll see you guys in your next video.